हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. अभ्रमं मङ्गरहितम् अजडं विमलं सदा आनन्दतीर्थमतलं भजेतापत्रयापहं नित्या सिद्धान्तदुद्धान्त विध्वंसनशिक्षणः जयतीर्थाकतनिर्भासतां नोः संवरे अट्टिकल्पितकल्पोऽयं प्रत्यत्यकेसरी व्यासतीर्थगुरुभूयात् अस्मदिष्टार्थसिद्धये तपोविद्याविरक्त्यादि सद्गुणोगाकरानं वादिराजगुरुन्देः क्लिबदाश्रयान् पूज्याय राघवेन्द्राय सिद्धधर्मरताय च भजतां कल्पवृक्षाय नमतां कामधेनवे दुर्वायुध्वान्तरवे वैष्णवेन्दीवरेन्दवे श्रीराघवेन्द्र गुरुवे नमो दयाळवे आपादमौलिपर्यन्तं गुरूणामाख्यं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रविशन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति मनोरथाः. हरिः ओं श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. We are doing the third adhyaya Bhagavad Gita. So what we are concentrating is here Krishna is giving Upadesha to Arjuna. Instead of just taking a literal translation or just whatever is there, we are going into the thought process. So it's a lot more important how the thought process should go, and how the shabdas, the words that are used, what exactly are behind the meaning, the meaning behind those words. For example, we did the last class, the 17th sloka in third adhyaya Bhagavad Gita. Yastvatmaratirev syad atmatuptascha manavah atmanyeva cha santushtah tasya karyam na vidyate. You saw the meaning of the sloka. But the question that came up actually, Atma, what meaning is there for Atma? And the words like Rati, what is Rati or Ramana, Rati, Ramanatva, all kind of something about enjoyment or enjoying. What exactly here being mentioned, Rati means what? And Trupta, Trupti is a kind of a feeling. What exactly is that feeling? And Trupta, one who has Trupti is Trupta. So what exactly is meant by Trupta and Trupti? And why it is again Atman eva cha santushtah, santosha. What is being told here? Of course, tasya karyam na vidyate means we talked about it. For such a person means one meaning or interpretation is one who is in asamprajnat samadhi. Another meaning or interpretation is one who is in moksha. But what exactly these words mean? Why are we going with that kind of a interpretation about asamprajnat samadhi, moksha, and atma means what? 3 times atma is used. What is it? So here, yastu atmaratihi eva. Atma rati or ramanatva is nothing but sukha or enjoyment. What is that sukha or joy means? By looking, we get the enjoyment by using our sense organs, right? Anything that we use in this world, the enjoyment comes because of using one of the sense organs. So maybe we have a very tasty food, we enjoy the tasty food, that sukha comes from there, from the food enjoying through the tongue. Or we see something, we feel very happy, very nice, pleasant picture is there, we get enjoyment or sukha from that. So paradarshanaadi nimittam, Acharya says, that means by seeing something else, or by hearing, or by smelling, nice pleasant smell is there, we feel very happy. Or something pleasant breeze touches the skin, we feel happy. So different things of sense organs receive, and the matter that comes with that, shabda, sparsha, rasa, rupa, gandha. So 5 sense organs, it gives us some joy. Here we are talking about atma rati or ramanatva. That means paradarshanaadi nimittam, paramatma darshanadi nimittam. Someone who is, we see a pleasant thing, you feel happy. The person who is seeing Paramatma inside and goes into a trance, or what we call asamprajnat samadhi, he forgets everything else. He is so happy seeing Paramatma inside him. So that is the sukha. So that is a cause and effect chain we talk about. Because of that happiness, he becomes trupta, or he gets the trupti. What is trupta or trupti means? It says alam buddhi. That means, it's enough. It's not that Paramatma is enough. When you have Santosha, Paramatma Darshana, from that extraordinary joy comes, you say, it's enough. Not Paramatma is enough. Everything other than Paramatma, I don't want. Only Paramatma I want. Nothing else. Alam, enough. Enough of rest of it. So, Anyatra alam buddhi. That trupti is nothing but because you're extremely happy with Paramatma's darshana, you don't want anything else. All the rest, I don't want. That feeling is trupta or trupti. And you get anyatra, everywhere else, I don't want anything else. When do you say that? When you're extremely happy. So the happiness or the joy or the bliss is the cause for having that feeling of enough of the rest of it. I don't want anything else. When you say I don't want anything else, when you're extremely happy with the current one, then you say, with the current one, I'm extremely happy. I don't want anything else. So the cause for trupti is that rati or ramanatva or sukha or happiness or bliss, enjoyment. This here, the bliss is seeing Paramatma inside. Paramatma darshana is happening. That's why Anyatra alam buddhi is there. Why actually Krishna is telling this sloka at all? First of all, what is the purpose behind this sloka? This purpose behind the sloka is because so far in Krishna's teachings, we are seeing, you have to do your duty, you have to do your things. If you don't know your duty, you get sin. You do your duty, you don't get sin. But a person who is in this alam buddhi, or one who is in this trance, this asamprajnata samadhi, he forgets everything else. So he doesn't do Sandhya Vandana. If some big people, the guru comes, he doesn't get up and receive him because he is forgetting the whole world outside. So he is not doing his duties, one thing. And so he does not get the happiness of doing the duty. Then also, because he does not do prescribed things like Sandhya Vandana and other things, he gets a sin also, papa. Hey, but Asamprajna Samadhi person, why should he get papa? Because he is doing Paramatma Darshana, why should he get papa? So this sloka says, no. In that case, he does not get papa, not doing prescribed actions. He does not get more happiness by either Sandhya Vandana or Yajna or Homa or Puja, whatever it is. That thing does not give as much joy as seeing Paramatma inside. So there is no better joy, there is no sinful act, then what else? So that means it is perfectly fine if someone is in Asamprajna Samadhi, he is not in a position to do any action, so he does not incur any sin because he is having greater joy perceiving Paramatma inside him. He doesn't need anything else also. This is what is in. Then what is this Atmani eva cha santushtaha? That means this position evakara is saying, hey, he wants only this Paramatma Darshana. He does not want anything else. So whatever has been told in the previous line, it is being justified. It is explained. It is emphasized by this word Atmani eva, evakara. By this Paramatma Darshana only, he gets extreme joy. He doesn't need anything else. So he does not get sin. He does not doing it. He does not get happiness or more happiness doing it. Other things. He does not get more happiness doing other things. He does not get any sin by not doing even the prescribed actions like Sandhya Vandana or Guru Namaskara, Guru Vandana, whatever, all this he is not doing. Asamprajnata Samadhi person. Fine. He does not get any papa. He does not need to do anything. During that Asamprajnata, people may ask, Arjuna is also Aparoksha Jnani, so he doesn't have to do anything. No. Only when Asamprajnata Samadhi, one interpretation, or in moksha. In moksha, they can do other things also, but they don't have to. That means tasya karyam na vidyate. So he doesn't have even mukta jiva because he is with the sangha of Paramatma. For him, nothing, though he is in a, see, asamprajnana samadhi person is not even in a position to do anything. Mukta Jiva is in a position to do something because he is not in asamprajnana samadhi. But still he doesn't have to do. He does not incur sin because moksha, lakshana is like that. Even if you don't do any sadhana, because there is no sadhana in moksha. Moksha is all ananda avirbhava, expression of joy. There is no sadhana in moksha. Moksha does not have sadhana. So, though the mukta jiva is in a position to do anything, he doesn't have to do anything. Whereas asamprajna samadhi person is not even in a position to do anything. In both the cases, they don't incur any sin, not doing the act, prescribed acts, because asamprajna samadhi person is not obliged to do. And mukta jiva is also not obliged to for a different reason. He is already in moksha and he does not have any physical body. So nothing binds him. There is no binding, no bandha. No bandha means no need to do any sadhana in moksha. So it's a different case. But in both the cases, tasya karyam na vidyate. Such a person who is in asamprajnana samadhi or who is in moksha does not have to do anything because he is having Paramatma Darshana itself, which is greater than anything else. That's what is. So that means exceptional case. See, Krishna described so far the general rule. The general rule, everybody has to do their duty. If they don't do their duty, they'll get sin. Hey, what about a Sampradaya Mukta person? Oh, for them it is an exception. So the exception is stated in the 17th sloka. And after stating the exception, it is further elaborated in the next sloka, 18th sloka. नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थो न कृतेनेह कश्चन न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थ व्यपाश्रयः. So whatever we told in the previous sloka is based on the next sloka, because in 17th sloka there is nothing says he does not incur sin, he gets more joy there, he does not get any extra joy by doing something else. All that we told, but they are not there in 17th sloka. They are all there in 18th sloka. I mean, the 18th sloka of 3rd adhyaya says, Na eva tasya krutena artha. By doing them, whatever prescribed action for either asamprajnat samadhi person or moksha person, mukta person, by doing something, there is no prayojana, there is no use, there is nothing else is more useful. Look at Paramatma, seeing Paramatma, enjoying with Paramatma, that's it. That's the ultimate. There is no special benefit doing anything else. And na akrutena iha kaschana. And by not doing also, he does not incur any sin. Nacha asya sarva bhuteshu kaschid artha vyapashraya. There's a word that is used, vyapashraya. Vyapashraya means viseshena apashraya. That means basically it means prayojanashraya. So nacha etadapahaya sarva bhuteshu kaschid prayojanashraya. That means for such a person, either one who is in asamprajnana samadhi or one who is in moksha, for him there is no benefit doing the prescribed duty for different reasons, of course, and by not doing it there is no sin also. That is why nacha asya sarva bhuteshu kaschid artha vyapashraya. That means prayojanashraya. That means there is no what you call incentive. There is no incentive for him to give up that asamprajnana samadhi and do the, is a time for sanyavandana. Let me come out of the asamprajnana samadhi and do sanyavandana. No need. Not necessary. If someone is in asamprajnana, so we cannot use that for ourselves because we are not even aproksha jnanis. We do not have the capability to have that asamprajnana samadhi. This is applicable only someone who has the capability to go into asamprajnana samadhi. And also it is applicable to mukta jivas. Not applicable to us, but why is being told to us means Arjuna is aproksha jnani. He may mistake, oh, I am an aproksha jnani, I don't doubt anything. No, even if you are a aproksha jnani, you better do your duties because you are not in asamprajnana samadhi. While not in asamprajnana samadhi, paroksha jnani or aproksha jnani or anybody has same kind of requirement. Do things as per your duty. That's for everybody, universal rule. So that's what's being told. And after telling that 18th sloka, Krishna says, Tasmad asaktaha. Hey Arjuna, you don't say, oh, I am an Aparokshajnani, I don't have to do anything. Don't say that, because Tasmad, for that reason. Why? You are not in Asampragnana Samadhi and you are not a Mukta Jiva. So you are Tasmad asaktaha satam karyam karma samachara. What you have to do is asaktaha, sangarahitaha, phala sangarahita. Don't get attached to the fruit. Asaktaha, by giving up the desire of the fruit, desire for the result. That you don't have, don't get attached. That's why asaktaha. Sakta is nothing but sanga. Yukta is sakta. One who has the connection, or one who has the pull, or one who has attached to something. Karma phala sanga is the real sangha is being talked about. Asaktaha sangha should not be there. Means karma phala sangha should not be there. That means the person should not get attached to the fruit of the action. He should do the actions as per the duty, as per his duty. That's all. Don't get attached to the fruit of the action. That's why asaktaha tasma, for that reason. For what reason? Asampragnata samadhi, aparoksha jnani, who has asampragnata samadhi, only he is exempt for duties. You are not. You are not in asampragnata samadhi, so you better do your duty. So tasmad asaktaha satatam karyam dharma karma samata. Satatam karyam, always you have to do what? Actions that are applicable to you. Karma samachara, samyak kachara. Execute your actions as per your duty always. Asakto hi acharan karma paramapnoti purusha. One who does it like that, without karma sangha, performing the action, performing the karma without attaching to the fruits, one who does that for all his life, he acharan karma, by performing the actions in that way, param apnoti purusha. Such a person will reach Paramatma, because Paramatma is reachable only when you give up the attachment to the karmas and karmapalas and all that. You do it with a kind of a neutral mind and right way. That's what is being told here. So this is a very important concept. So Sasmad asakta satam karyam karma samachara asakto hi acharan karma. One who performs the actions with that kind of an attitude, sangarahitatva attitude, not getting attached to the actions or fruits, but does it with a nirlipta bhava. This is my duty. I have to do it. Let God give whatever. As we talked about a lot of times, it's not applicable to the job that we do. Oh, I do my job, but I don't have to get paid salary. Nobody says that, because you want salary so that your family will run. Shariram khalu dharma sadhanam. Sarira yatra has to go, means you need all that. So this is very, very important. So one who performs his duties reaches the Paramatma when he does not get attached to the fruits of the action and does not feel that he is a swatantra to get the fruit of the action. Such feeling should not be there. That's what that sloka says. And then the next 20th sloka, we'll talk about it next class. Any questions are there, you can feel free to ask. Hare Srinivasa.
Namaskara, Guruji.
Namaskara.
Guruji, I have a question on karma, balance, and rebirths.
Yeah.
Now, for our human-to-human karma bondages that get created in our lifetimes, do we continue to neutralize them if our birth happens in non-human forms by being in that particular form, or do they get settled only in future human births?
Yeah, the good question. It's applicable only in human birth, because unless a person is endowed with the special capabilities in a non-human birth, like someone is born as a tiger or lion or something else, the person does not have the capability, unless some extraordinary, like in case of Jadabharata, though he was born as a deer, he remembered previous life and all that.
Right.
But most of the cases we don't know. what we are, what is right, what is wrong, karma and all that. So there is no very alpa phala. That means very infinitesimally small amount of phala is there for the actions that we do, but otherwise it is not a karma sadhaka. Moksha sadhana can happen only in human birth. So in other animal birth, animal formations, there is no moksha sadhana because there is no jnana. Jnanenaiva parampadam. Nanya pantha ayanaya vidyate. Except jnana, jnanenaiva pavitramiha na vidyate. Nothing else is superior to jnana. But that jnana is not there in other births. So the actions that are done in non-human births, it's not counted either as a sadhana or against, neither positive nor negative. Very alpa prayojana is there, like because it's more to go through the prarabdha, we get other janmas. It's actually discharging a prarabdha. Otherwise, in other things, there is no sadhana because there is no jnana. Only when jnana is there, there is a sadhana. When there is no jnana, no sadhana.
Right. So that would mean that with our consciousness, whatever actions we do, they carry the maximum either the good or bad consequences. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
Sure. No problem. We'll continue next Monday again. Hare Srinivasa.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
हरे
नमस्कार.
श्रीनिवास.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.